Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to walk you through a wide clamshell thing. I don't really know what this exercise is called. It's kind of a big step up from that early clamshell exercise that we did in the Jane Fonda position. It's a really great way of activating some muscles in your glutes, some of the fibers in the glutes, the ones that are responsible for external rotation. And it's going to really help a lot of you that are a little bit wobbly in the squat, that have those knees that kind of dance a bit and fall in when you're squatting. So this is going to really help you with those external rotators, the muscles in the hip and in the bum that keep your knees out when you're squatting, but also when you're running, when you're doing single leg stuff. So it's a really great exercise for women to do, because we're really prone to ankle and knee injuries because of that little falling in of the knees. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to come onto the side. We want to have, it takes a little bit of adjusting to figure out what's right for you, but knees slightly forward of the hips, and then your elbow underneath your shoulder. This is obviously directly in line. Okay, make sure your elbow's not over here somewhere, that it's right under your shoulder. From here, what we're going to do is open up our legs, push our hips forward a little bit, and open up both legs at the same time. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, it's like doing a half plank, but at the same time you're opening up the opposite leg, the leg that's on the top. Okay, so pressing the floor away, opening up both your legs at the same time, elbow into the floor. If your elbow's over here, it's going to feel really, really awkward, or you're going to kind of slip. So you want to make sure it's right under your elbow, right under your shoulder when you press up. That means that it's kind of, in the starting position, it's kind of in a little bit from your shoulder. It doesn't fall perpendicularly, it's kind of in towards your hip just a little bit. And then pushing the floor away, and also making sure that you're thrusting your hips forward. Okay, so if I show you from this position a bit, you don't want to be opening up like this. You see where my hip is still bent? You want to open up and really push out. That hurts my knee. You want to really open up and push your hips forward at the same time. And you should get a nice burn in the side of the hip, right in the side here. Okay, I'm going to show you on the other side. I'm going to show you a few reps. So pushing the floor away here, thrusting my hips forward a little bit and opening this hip as wide as I possibly can. Okay, so the movement's going to look like this. Okay, and you're going to do 5-10 reps of that. A lot harder than the clamshell exercise that we would have done early on. So that's the wide clamshell thing.